From NBC News, this is Today with Katie Couric and Matt Lauer. Live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
Also coming up in this half hour, it has been called the Da Vinci Code for tweens, Matt. It's a bestseller for kids. It's called The Right Three, and it's a mystery that is set in the Roby house, which was designed by Frank Lloyd Wright. We're going to be talking with the book's author coming up.
Up next, a murder mystery book for you and your kids with a major twist. But first, this is Today on NBC.
The mixture of art, mystery, and suspense proved to be a winning formula, of course, in the Da Vinci Code, and now it's become a best-selling combination in 2 books for children. Author Blue Balliett's first mystery, Chasing Vermeer, earned a reputation as the Da Vinci Code for tweens. Well, now her second mystery follows the same recipe. When Frank Lloyd Wright designed the Roby house in 1908, its bold lines, art glass windows, and open floor plan inspired an architectural revolution. Today, the house is an inspiration for writer Blue Balliett, who lives just a few blocks away.
And every time I went by the Roby house, I did have an odd feeling, as if the house really wanted me to pay attention to it. I kept feeling drawn to it.
In Wright's architecture, she saw a mysterious puzzle of echoing colors and shapes.
And you can't even quite figure out how they do fit, but they do. So as I was putting the book together, I was thinking all the time, wouldn't it be wonderful if I could make that work? So I tried.
And her mystery, The Right Three, began to unfold. 3 classmates, Tommy, Calder, and Petra, learned the Roby house is too costly to maintain and will be dismantled and donated to 4 art museums. They set out to save the house, and eerie events begin. The roof ripples and a man falls from a balcony. A carpenter falls downstairs, another is hit on the head by a light fixture, and another breaks a finger when a French door slams. Windows open and close by themselves. In the yard, Tommy digs up a carved piece of stone that looks like a fish or a question mark. Are these things explained somewhere in the twinkling glass windows or rows of repeating triangles? Is there a secret code embedded in this art glass window? Why are shadows shifting behind windows? Just a series of disconnected coincidences, or art and life intermingling with death and danger? Dun, dun, dun. The Right Three is already a bestseller. Author Blue Balliett, good morning and congratulations.
Good morning. Thank
so nice
you.
to see you. By the way, great name.
Thanks.
Blue Balliett. I mean, it's perfect. So I know that Chasing Vermeer, as I mentioned, sort of combines art and art history and mystery. And now this new book, why do you think these are touching such a chord among young people? I know you were a teacher before you started writing books. What is it, do you think, that so excites them about these books?
Kids know if somebody truly respects their thinking, and that is absolutely what I do in these books. And in many ways, it's a kid's dream to be given big, real-world ideas and questions to tackle, things that the grown-ups haven't been able to figure out, and to succeed.
It really does teach them not only what to think about, but how to think, how to solve puzzles, how to think critically, right? Which is, I think, something that's so invaluable to kids as they get older. And I know that you've gotten a lot of letters from young boys and girls who really appreciate the fact that you're telling them, in essence, it's okay to be smart. In fact, it's something to be applauded.
Yes.
What kinds of things do they write you, Blue?
Oh, I've gotten wonderful letters talking about how the book has helped kids to look at the world around them in a different way. They feel more confident as thinkers. They feel like they can tackle ideas that they didn't know they could handle before. That makes me so happy. I'm so thrilled about that.
And also, as you know, the Vermeer book, Chasing Vermeer, taught kids about art history, and now this book, I understand that there are a lot of field trips going to the Roby house, and I'm wondering if part of your agenda might have been to also make kids interested in architectural preservation and architectural history as well. It must be, right?
Certainly, yeah. The art ideas in both books are absolutely real. They come from the real world, ideas about attribution, preservation. But when I picked the Roby house, I was picking a neighborhood house that's really a big piece of art. However, the restoration and preservation ideas are absolutely accurate. They're real. And I'm so happy that this book is helping the Roby house.
I know that 2 years ago you were a teacher and a writer. You used to
Right.
write in your laundry room,
I still do.
which reminds me of J.K. Rowling, right? Because she used to write in a Chinese restaurant while her baby was sleeping in a
Right.
stroller. So you write in your laundry room?
Right. Well, when I began Chasing Vermeer, my kids were young teenagers and our household was very noisy, and it was a good place to be, middle of the house, but my own space.
It's also good to have that white noise from the dryer. But meanwhile, I know
Absolutely.
that Brad Pitt has bought the film rights for Chasing Vermeer,
Right.
and The Right Three, as I mentioned, is on the bestseller list. So do you ever pinch yourself? You must. And
All
think,
the
wow,
time.
this is
Yeah.
amazing. So do you have another book in you think, for the future? You must.
I'm sure I do. The way my mind works, I always have more ideas than I have a place to put them. So for sure, I had a great time with these characters, and they're still inside me talking away, so I'm sure something else is coming.
Do you know what the venue is going to be for the next one? Have you thought about it? You must,
Oh,
right?
yeah, I'm always thinking, but I'm not quite ready to talk about it yet.
Oh, okay. If you did, you might have to kill me or something, like the CIA. Well, Prue Balliett,
Right.
congratulations on all your success. Of course,
Thank
your
you
most
so
recent
much.
book is called The Right Three. And good luck with that and everything
Thanks.
else.